I think the way to beat a guy like Wilder is you have to do some pretty simple things. First of all, I think it helps to be more or less his size and more or less the same arm reach, which Gerald Washington has, right? Gerald Washington, his reach can get to Wilder at long range. He can land that jab. He can also win the battle of ring generalship by lining up his feet the right way. It's all about lining up when you're fighting. You're an orthodox fighter and you're fighting another one. Lining up your feet the right way can help you win the battle of ring generalship, and you see him doing that. Obviously, you got a jab as well, and so he's fighting in the right position, and he's also jabbing to establish that position, establish the ring general. Right? You see Wilder a little hesitant right now. I mean, the fight is pretty early, but Wilder is backing up, a sure sign of a guy who's a little bit unsure of himself, still trying to try to find a rhythm, obviously. Right? He is trying to find a rhythm so he can land his big punches, but as of right now, he's a little unsure of himself. Right? Because, again, Gerald Washington, using his height, knows that it's more or less Wilder's height, reach more or less the same. It's all about fight. He's fighting an orthodox fighter. It's all about fighting in the right position. So far, he's winning that battle, right? When Wilder jabs, Wilder's it's not used to jabbing a guy more or less his height, more or less his size, who's controlling the battle of foot positioning as of right now. And that you can see Gerald Washington is able to jab at will and keep Wilder going back and even land some of those jabs. So Wilder's, he's just a bit unsure of himself. But look how tame Wilder is. Wilder has to box him, right? And as of right now, he can't. He's losing the battle of the boxing match in order to gain ring generalship, so he can start landing some of his big punches. To me, this round and the third round, I'll probably do another video on the third round, probably tomorrow or today. I thought that this was the game. I think this is the game plan. Of course, Wilder's a dangerous fighter. You can't lose the plot, so to speak, when you're fighting Wilder, because if you give him an opportunity, obviously he's a big puncher and he can stop you. But look at that foot positioning. See where it's at? See how he jabs? He's able to win the battle of the jab, right? Why is he winning the battle of the jab with Wilder? Wilder's not used to this pace. All right, he's not used to this pace with a guy his size and more or less the same reach, right? You see how he's able to go to the body now, right? That's what you want to do when you're up there against a guy more or less your height, more or less your arm reach, and you guys, and you're an orthodox fighter like your opponent, right? So in terms of foot positioning and in terms of using his reach, Washington did it well, right? Now it takes more than that. What I'm doing is just laying down a possible blueprint to beat Deontay Wilder. It takes more than that. Wilder is a big puncher. I think a lot of that has to do with his unorthodox style of punching. But you see that Washington was able to tame Wilder. He was able to keep Wilder at a certain pace where he had to box. And at least for the second round, you saw that Gerald Washington won that battle.